Well, speaking of tough and grit and intestinal fortitude, watching you in Terminator getting at some point just completely, I don't know if it's complete, but quite a physical transformation. I mean, really getting jacked. Like as kind of the first female in a way in our cinematic history to really get buff for a role.
Well, Sarah Connor was kind of a classic damsel in distress, right? In the first one, and the second one, you are the ass kicker. Was that what choice was that amongst the James or you or everyone?
Oh, there was a 7-year break in between the first and second movie, so I had a lot of time to think. And when Jim came and said, we're going to do another one, I was like, well, if this woman has been living with this certainty of what's coming, she's going to be crazy. So make her crazy. He hadn't written the script yet. So he went away and came back a few months later. And indeed, Sarah Connor had gone mad. And that was our launch point, like I read the script. I was like, holy shit, I better get ready. I better get myself super strong so I can play this woman and, do everything that is required to bring her to the screen,
Do you remember what the regimen was?
I loved the idea of the shock value. You know what I mean? To go from number 1 to number 2 and surprise people. For the third one, I kept saying, what if we made her really fat? Like that would be a shock.
She let it go.
They come back 30 years later and she's just fat.
That's crafty as an actress. I don't want to get buff again. What if I just got fat?
But I mean,
smart.
Were you training every day at 6 a.m? Did Stallone come by the house like he did with Travolta? Were you living off of egg whites?
Stallone didn't come. Stallone did not come by since he had nothing to do with the movie. But Arnold and I trained together, not really much before the film, but when we were doing the film. Arnold travels with a truck with equipment, and he was just completely generous in sharing all of his resources.
So how did you do it before that? What was your
before
regimen?
that? It was 18 hours of working out, 18 to 21 hours of working out a week.
Oh boy.
We worked out 6 days a week, 2 to 3 hours.
Oh my!
I guess that's only 18 hours total, but yeah. We worked out about 3 hours a day, 6 days a week.
And I imagine the eating was very restrictive, especially at that time as we change what we know about nutrition and stuff. Can you tell us what you ate? Oh
my God. Yeah, it was non-fat, fat-free. Right. That was just at the leading edge of fat-free.
A lot of spray butter.
So, I could eat an entire Entenmann fat-free cake. Like eventually, because I was burning every calorie.
Right.
It was just nothing could have fat. So it really was chicken and salad. But, anything that was fat free was like on the table.
Fair game.